Hello, everybody! It is I. It is I, Dr. Hope. With my first medical procedure. Am I an authorized doctor? My coworker calls me doctor, so I feel like that's authorized enough. Welcome in, Mike. Welcome in, Jay. Welcome in, Rabbit. Welcome in, Zero Days. Welcome in, Spiral King. Welcome in, Ice. Welcome in, gamers. You must, for sanitary reasons, you have to stay behind your screen at all times. I'm sorry. If you figured out how to, what's it called? Merge out of the screen. Today is not the day. Hi, Mr. Waffles. It has been so long. I know. I came back a doctor. Who would have thought? Our patient today. I have no idea what character this is, but by the end of this surgery, they'll be me. It's like Dogman. Has anyone... I don't imagine anyone's read Dogman, but does anyone remember me talking about it? Or has, like, a little sibling? It's basically like that. Hi, Diddle! Don't slice up the plush. Hi, Father Meme. We're not slicing up the plush. We're converting this plush into me. That's the... Jane Dogery. Is that her real name? I mean, she looks like a Jane Doe, but a lot of people look like a Jane Doe. You know what I mean? You saw the Dogman movie? Yeah, so the premise of Dogman is like there's a man and a dog, and they're both cops. And then this cat, who like is just a cat, who knows how to speak and is the evil bad guy, bombs like this area, and then Dogman, or like the dog and the man are now both dying. And they were like, we can only rescue one of you or something like that. And I think the man is like, save the dog. And then he combines like the dog head to the man body, and that's the origin of Dogman. I'm glad you can come to my one-on-one about Dogman history before the operation. Really calms the nerves, you know. Not for me, but for you. Also, hi, Zach. Welcome in, Father Bean. Welcome in, Zach. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, lurkers. That's the origin of Dogman, which I thought was kind of wild because, like, you have a legit, like, talking Meowth cat, but you couldn't have just a dog. Like, just a dog who could be a cop. It was so weird. You're welcome. There you go. I saved you billions of dollars instead of investing and watching in Dogman. You just got that character for free? Sandless I didn't remember. I have no idea what her name is, but when I was trying to Google this picture to put it into the schedule, I somehow knew this was Zenless Zone. I think I put Zenless 0, which is, you know, still pretty close enough. Her real name is Jane Doe. That's crazy. Her name is Jane Doe. I'm betting it now. That's not even her real name. Not even her legally government distinct name. I bet it's just like later on the story, they're gonna be like, oh, my identity was lost. I have amnesia, actually. I don't know. I've never played Zero. I just know of it. Like any other gacha game that just like art splattered around everywhere. Well, by the time we finish this all I have to say is look how massacred. Look how they massacred my boy. We're not massacring anybody. We're going to make Jane Doe into Melinda Doe. And it's gonna be pretty cool. I already have all the fabric. We got all the materials. They were transplanted safely in coolers. I should have printed out a picture of myself, but like I have references of myself around me. I am myself, so. Jane Doe, John Doe, same thing. I bet later on she's gonna come out. She has a twin brother, and his name is gonna be John. I called it here, folks. Clearly I've been busy. Yeah, clearly I've been busy. Clearly. I put this as our tiny little operation table because I had nothing else. I actually had the D&D board, but realized that was way too big. I had one of those things where, you know, you put like Gundam or like Gunpla on and you cut and all that stuff, but I think I packed it. So I have no idea where it went. It's somewhere. Just not here now. Also, how's the BGM? Is it good? Is it not too powerful? Car shopping will be fun this weekend. I hope you find a good car. I'll be keeping it in prayer. You'll sit down and be like, this is the one. Also, hi, Schultz. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Hi, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been kind of crazy. I think the streams that when I've been back were mostly like collabs, so that's also hard to talk in, so thank you for patiently waiting your turn. I'm sorry we had to meet this way at an operation, but that's okay. Look at all this fabric I got. I'm just unpacking it now that way, because what we need to do first, before we commit surgery, is that we gotta cut out all our materials. All the things. She's an undercover cop! I'm calling it. Jane Doe's not even her legally birthed name. I'm calling it. Wow, I haven't even played this game. I already called it. When's the Melinda anime? I've been saying that ever since I've spawned into the internet world. When is my anime gonna happen? So true. I'd just be a Fire Emblem character, basically. Dear Fire Emblem. Do I have the DLC for you? Love Melinda. Just put a picture of me and it's gonna be hard for them to say no. Or I could be like, Dear Honkai Star Rail. You have my parents in this game. Judy just literally sent me a picture the other day of, I guess this other character? Well, I shouldn't be surprised. I think I just saw her, like, actual, like, outfit or, like, character. I had bought a sticker from a Honkai character because I was like, it looks just like me. Free merch of myself. Well, not free merch because I bought it. Merch of myself. And she sent a picture of the character in-game. I was like, oh my gosh. At this point, Argentes and I am my twin brother. Those two people in this game are now just my parents. It's John Deere. Technically. That's true. I would say, wasn't that a brand too? So at least the cop segment is on theme. Dang, you know? That's true. Dogman, she's not a dog. She's cop lady. We're doing great. I got this marker to mark out. I also brought this to measure her face. My plan, I'm hoping, is just to cut out all the pieces and then sew them on top. And then by the end, we should have a tiny Melinda. Oh, she's got red! She's already has red hair! Perfect. We just gotta make the upper part even more red. We're gaming. Creakly ASMR. I know. Dr. Supplies ASMR. Is that a song, Father Meme? From the game? To find the truth in front of me. Sounds like a cool song. Been pretty rough recently. Well, the Lord is gonna see you through it, Schultz. The Lord has done it before, he will do it again. It was like, I forgot who shared it in our Discord. About, like, the storm. It's pretty good. About, like, Jesus being in the boat. And Jesus gonna lead us through the storm. That was really nice. Where's your anime? Where are they? Anime takes forever to draw. I've tried. I imagine so many anime clips in my head. You can't. I've already made like a full season plus 2 movies in my head with special crossover collabs with other streamers in my brain. Sometimes I was like, I wish there was a machine I could just plug into my brain and then go doo -doo -doo -doo. And then he would just like fathom my anime scenes and then make them reality. But alas, that's not how that works. I guess we could move the operation table off the screen. Like my Aerith playmat. My husband got it for me. It's pretty good. Vice got it for me. So we're gonna try to make all of our pieces before we go into surgery. We're gonna prepare all our medical items, as they say. Also, hi Caprion! I'm your machine, welcome in. What's the Sanrio thing? That was our operation table, not sponsored by Sanrio. This used to be cookies. I forgot if the cookies were good or not. Now it's just my bin to hold like crafting journaling stuff. Isn't it cute? What kind of cookies were they? They were ribbon biscuit cookies. Don't know what that means, but I don't have any more, so I imagine they were good since they were all demolished. I imagine. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Exactly, it's all coming together. Plenty of YouTubers have music videos. People have been able to do well with AI, but I know that's controversial. I know, it's always like a can of worms. You open your mouth to say something, and then someone else continues with an unskippable cutscene. And you're like, ah, man. Alright. Her bangs are about a solid 1 inch. Okay. But how long is the face? Don't mind me, Jane Doe. I'm a professional. We'll be having you look lickety split. Almost like 2 inches? Okay. 2 inches from here. Well, actually, I should probably put this back on the operation table. But, I shouldn't be putting, like, a marker to my keypad. That would be so sad. I mean, it would blend in like a Mecha Chameleon character, but still. I would know. I would know. Different game, but yes, it's a song. It sounded like a song. It's from Honkai. Honkai actually has music too. I'm like, wow, I'm actually pretty impressed. Okay. We'll just start with our bangs here. Just 1 inch. Okay. What do my bangs look like? Me asking what I look like with literally me on screen. Hi Alistair, our camera. Welcome in, I hope you're both doing well today. Welcome to my, basically it's just plastic surgery. My, first Dr. Hope surgery. To make a Melinda. That's my goal, just to make this into me. That way, you know how like Jemmy has a cute plush of herself? I'll just have a squiggly jank plush of myself. But this instead of his legs, I can kickflip stuff. It'd be really good. Especially when like Halloween stuff comes in, then I can like make this character be like, ah, here we go again. I meant to like post that a long time ago. When Costco had like this giant bone. I'm sure I could find this picture again. This giant skeleton bone. It literally looked like it should go to a like a Renaissance amusement park from how big it was. But it was just so funny. It's like, ah, here we go again. I was like, I should make that a meme, and then I didn't. And then Oktoberfest. Don't worry. Any day is a good day to kickflip darkness. I mean, Brain's animation is kind of AI. I mean, true, but still. Oh, thanks, Mike. Yeah, I was split between the Tifa and the Aerith, but Vice got me a Tifa tiny plush and then an Aerith playmat. She's praying in this one, so I was like, oh, I like that one. That's true. This is my wedding ring. It doesn't fit all the way down, but we may do. Honkai Star Rail has great music. It has even more. That's crazy. I know it had some. I guess games like that always like just make more. It's gonna be a little tricky because I'm like, I'm really used to like drawing myself. Oops, I end up marking the ribbon. Oh, I need to actually lift my hair up because I've got like this little silhouette. I also bought a book. I can't show you. Not like I can't show you, but I mean like I'm in the process of medical procedure, so I can't just drop things. These things are time sensitive. You know what I mean? But I bought a book on how to make like actual like plushes. So at some point we'll make a little chibi Melinda plush. And maybe we'll raffle. Well, maybe we'll make a second one and then we'll raffle that one to a cariño. You can get your own limited edition exclusive Melinda plushie. Made by Melinda. Oh yeah, look at that. That's my hair. You could tell already. Can't you tell, chat? If you just saw this from 50 feet away, wouldn't you know? Ah yeah, that's Melinda. Classic me. I need to put a bigger picture of myself. I'm just zooming and enhancing with my eagle eyes on my Twitch profile picture. Ah, I forgot! I changed my photo. Wait, no, we're good. I took Crest's advice, a friend of ours, and put my reference at the top of my Twitter page. Big brain. Kick flipping all day? Exactly, every day is kick flipping day. That's right, you shared your playmat. I think you shared your merch. I remember seeing a Mira mat. Alright, now I've got a bigger version of my face. So I was like, alright, I'm getting on the opposite side of my hair, and already forgot what that looks like. We're locked in again. Oh, I'm making this a little bit bigger than 1 inch. I think that's fine. This is fine. Oh, you're right. I am turning Jane from a cop to a knight. You're so right. Hi, Mr. Undertaker. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for hydrating. You were so right. A doctor must hydrate at all times. Except my thing has been like splashing back today. Drinking from my hydro flask. It actually didn't splash me back. Wow, my hydro flask knows we're doing serious surgical business. No time to dilly-dally. I'm under arrest. Why would you barge into a surgical procedure and say I'm under arrest? Maybe you're under arrest. Welcome, I hope you're doing well today. Welcome, my fade. Milk sold you out? Dang. Milk sold me out because I'm lactose intolerant. That's not a me problem. Well, I guess technically that is a me problem. Me being lactose is a me problem. Oh, Mike sold you out. Oops. I thought I read that as milk. I swear that said milk. That's crazy. Apparently I can't read anymore. The cost of being a doctor. Mike is milk. My bad. I've been gone so long I forgot how to read. Oh no, now I am turning into a barbarian. How could this happen? Okay, I made a little bit of the silhouette. Definitely more than 1 inch. But that's okay, it's okay. Sorry, Mike. I turned you from a Navi fairy into a jar of milk from Legend of Zelda. How did I do that? Alright. Then her face is like about like 2 inches. Am I on the right side? Did I really measure that correctly? Yeah, I did. Okay. For some reason, it just felt wrong. guess my name is a bottle of milk. No. Gomene. What have I done? Yeah, that looks pretty good. For some reason, when I measured her head, I felt like that was just not right. You just went from one Legend of Zelda character to the other one. Oh, you know what? I should have started with the shoes. The shoes look so much easier. Why did I have to start at the most hardest part? I guess Melinda loves a challenge. I am taking on darkness head on. That is very Melinda of me. Alright, we're gonna cut out the hair and we're gonna cut down like right here. That way we can put her face underneath the silhouette to see if this works out. I guess this is a good time. If anyone's got chores or hobbies they also want to do, it's a good time to do it. Something about doing things together. Very helpful. It also reminds me, at some point, I'll put it in the chat. Unless one of the VIPs want to put it in the chat. Because they got to see it first and see it get born this morning. For those who are college students, you're going to college, or just want some wellness tips in life, I made a new channel to do that directly. So that's gonna be exciting. Yeah, I kickflip the baddies. Exactly. That is in my resume. Well, that clean. Got a mod? That's fair. You gotta do what you gotta do. Thank you for good work. If anyone needs a snack, there's a vending machine in the lobby. Classic. It does take Apple Pay and Venmo or something. I don't know if machines now, but I feel like at this point does not take Monopoly money, unfortunately. Can't get it this time. I originally thought about cutting her open, but I was like, nah. I was like, what if it doesn't close properly? Ah, so close. I feel like we did the bangs pretty good, except it covers the eyes pretty big. So that'll be an issue. But let's finish this off though. It's a good start, good start. Oh, I already have this open. Oh no, my headphone said battery low. Never a good sign. Yeah, lots of volume. Maybe it's Maybelline. Or maybe it's Melinda. Or maybe it's just a lot of hope. Girl, what's in your hair? Hope. Okay, now that I cut it out, I can actually adjust it some more. Trying to figure out, okay. I have pins for this. Maybe it's Kubo o Hagukumu Mirinda Hikari. So true, 0 days. That's my new anime title. VA cast pending. Okay, time to not stab myself. That would be so sad. But be kind of on brand for me. Okay, we just gotta stick it in here. Ooh, okay. Yeah, don't you see it? You see the vision? Apparently she doesn't because her eyes are covered. Man, oh man. Okay, where do I need to cut? Okay, we gotta sit her up. Okay, if we push this back a little bit, and her eyes. I guess I just gotta make the bangs kind of shorter, so we'll just do a little haircut. Don't worry, while I was out, I was also learning how to be a hairstylist, apparently. Don't worry, chat, you never have to worry about me leaving for milk because I'm lactose intolerant, so I'll always be back. Maybe I should have gone with my maiden hair that's on screen right now. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna go with my traditional Melinda hairstyle. Okay. Okay, we gotta give this a little bit of a curve. See the progress so far. Man, why are my bangs so powerful? Okay, I gotta eliminate this literal one bang. Then I can have eyes again, apparently. Oh, we're so back! Look at that! A little bit of an eye. Just the tiniest bit. Okay, that bang actually worked out pretty good. I guess I can cut a little bit of this off, since we'll have to restyle it. Gotta move her closer. Camera, please. There we go. See? You can kind of see a little bit of the eye. Hi, Jam. Thank you for checking in. Hope you were doing well today. Okay, I'll cut this. And then this will... Hoping to just move my bangs where her bangs kind of overlap. A little bit. Classic just flimsy strands in the front of our anime faces. Okay. Alright, I feel like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, I've gotta put it all in place. Hey, hey. Seeing here first, folks. The birth of Melinda Doe. Okay. That's pretty good. I like it so far. We gotta make some... I guess we can make hair strands last, like the ones that go in front of my face. Okay. Put this down. The back of my head won't be too hard because I just literally have all a lot of red. Is there any more red colors? This is the same red. Slightly different red. This is crazy. I feel like this would have been better for my hair. Ah! But that's not how surgery works. I just can't control Z. I've attached it to her face. Actually, we'll use this as... Maybe my coat? What does my coat look like? It is a deep kind of red. The coat. My vision. I actually have stars for this. Oh, I didn't realize my stars are yellow. I can't believe this. Fumbled. It's okay. My plushie doesn't have to look exactly like me. To a T. No one's gonna point out later, your Melinda skirt's wrong. Be like, you know what? I am Melinda. Do what I want. I could change skirts. Like a character DLC. You know, you just adjust one setting and bam. Thank you for checking in, Hope Julius. Hope you're also doing well today. Okay. I don't really gotta change too much of the face. I will probably go in afterwards and use like a marker to change her eyes. I just need them to be red. I have a lot of red. If you couldn't tell. If you didn't know. Got plenty of it. Okay, I actually really like how this works on the face. I'm gonna try to replicate it upwards. We gotta commit. Can't change hair color red. We gotta full send. I can't let this go to waste because it was in a cooler. You have a lot of red too? It's called blood? I hope it's not leaking out. That would be no good. Should be staying inside. Okay. Actually, we could probably fold this way because it shows where our head popped out of, and then that will help create what I want to grab. Speaking of coolers that hold organs. I watched the Resident Evil trailer. That looked actually pretty good. Truly is, if you were an NPC in a different world, or not in a different world, in Resident Evil, and you weren't Leon Kennedy. Welcome in, Dan E. Welcome in, Hathor. Hope you're both doing well today. To me, clothes can always change. That's true. You like those silly, like, character mods where it's like, I have a new outfit. And then it's like, it's not even like really a new outfit. It's just like slightly changing color. Okay. For those who are tuning in, I'm changing Jane Doe from Zenla Zero into myself. Just so I can have a little plush of myself. This makes it easier. I mean, I could have gone the Jenny route and get it commissioned and stuff, but I got this at a swap meet, and I was like, the vision is born. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that my headset's like battery low. Okay, my hair goes pretty much to my hips, so that's about here. Gotta push down and to make some lines. Okay, hips. Okay, oops. Can't marker the hand on accident. Grabbing a snack. First one to go to the lobby. What kind of snack you gonna get? Well, I guess I should ask you that when you get back. End up making the hair kind of lower, but that's okay. Just have a lot of hair. Okay, now that we've moved her out of the way. I haven't done something crafty in so long. I've been doing my best to make sure I get good rest, not brain rot. I don't really doom scroll, but you gotta make sure you're not on YouTube for too long. Hi Betsy, thank you for good work. Hope you're doing well today. Nice. Okay. I made sure to bring some scissors from work because the only scissors we have in our house are just okay. We got some nice sharp ones. So I borrowed mine from work. And it kind of matched because in my thumbnail I gave myself yellow scissors. And I'm using yellow scissors. The prophecy foretold. Hi Zephyr, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Is my mod a bot? I mean, technically. YouTube probably sees everything as a bot, but that's actually Twitch talking. But it registers its names as a bot because it's a bot. Translating both. Absolute cinema, thank you. Okay, now we... See if I can unpin it and then repin it. Sure looks like a little mouse. Okay, this would go underneath this one. I am making a handmade me! I actually got this little plush from a swap meet. I've never played Zelda Zero. But I saw this, swapped it for something, and I saw an opportunity. It's actually kind of hard to have these fabrics go underneath each other while I'm wearing these types of gloves. How do doctors do it? Oh, I hit her spine. We'll ignore that. The characters in ZZ are very elastic with their animation, as in like stretchy. They're stretchy people. Also chose Texas on a 20 streak. Whoa. Big number. Oh, I actually clipped the bangs. That's okay. I guess that works in my favor actually. Oh, as in wacky. Okay. I have seen that does make sense. They do be moving around a lot. I could do that to pin this way. That way I can have my hair also going this way. That way my hair. It's very goofy looking. I think I remember one of the new girls being announced and she was like all over the place. I was like, how is she doing that? What is she made out of? Girl. Oh, we also finished Gundam 0083 double Gundam, what is it? 83? Speaking of girl. That's crazy. One of the female characters, I was just like, what are you doing? At the end, obviously I don't want to spoil even though this anime's been a bazillion years old. In her defense, they had like multiple writers, but I was just like, girl, why are you making this into a soap opera? That's crazy. We finished, and now we started on Zeta. And I was like, wow, Zeta's pretty good. It's only been 2 episodes. I understand why people really like Zeta. My boy Char is also back. One bad boy. You're back with your snacks. What kind of snacks you got? I'm curious. Ooh, grapes and cheese. That sounds pretty good. I actually cut our giant cube of cheese into smaller cheese pieces. That way, instead of like being like, oh, I gotta cut that up, it's already pre-cut. Already pre-cut. So that's pretty good. Oh man, I didn't have enough length for the opposite side to also make makeshift little bangs, but that's okay. We'll add. And then I has red hair already here. So we can kind of make like maybe a hair window to show the red hair she's got underneath. Good. Well, actually, that would give me more volume over here. So let's see. Gonna make a little hair window. Oh, I should have done it like this. Hold on. Grapes cheese does sound good. I've got some watermelon to finish. So I'm excited. Made a curve so it looks like hair. Just curving. Okay, keep my wavy hair in the back. She looks like she's got bat wings. That's so funny. Progress. Now I know Gundam lore, which is like interesting. First Gundam, Gundam 0083 is like the interlude of Zeta. Or yeah, to Zeta to old time one. So I'm like, okay, wow, I'm learning Gundam lore. That's crazy. I knew this day would come. I just wasn't sure when. Okay. Okay, now that I've moved this, I should have enough. A little bit. Just gotta move a little bit more of the floof. Okay. Just the hair right here. And then move this. We'll hot glue. A lot of this stuff will be hot glued post. It's kind of funny the other day I was like, how do I use my hot glue? Wait, am I ever gonna hot glue? Okay, look at that. Ignore the back. Okay, we got hair made. Pretty good. I'll probably like add another layer of hair on top. That way it doesn't look too weird. Okay, we're gonna work on the shoes now. Got long boots. What do my boots even look like? They're silver. Let's see what we got. We have white. Got a pale yellow. That kind of works for my shoes a little bit. And we got this granite. My boots are made out of castle walls, apparently. Oh, is this? I forgot. My armor is gonna take a lot of the gray. Oh boy. Well, I gotta keep this white for a skirt. That's for sure. Maybe we'll use this yellow for trimming, and I guess we'll just leave the armor to be this. I'll be like, ah yes, my armor. I mean, it's the armor of God, but also it looks like it was made out of the castle walls I have spawned out of. Alright. We can probably just cover it like this. It's not too shabby. Okay. Where's that marker? Because then we'll close it. Cut it from like right here. I don't know why I closed the marker when I struggled to open it. Be interesting. Because back in the day, I used to make all my cosplays out of cardboard, and I would just, well, all the props, and then oh, I gotta be careful not to take too much silver, because then I won't have enough for the upper armor. But I usually hot glued fabric on top of regular clothes to make cosplay, because cosplay is just regular clothes, but a little bit more fancy. So I low budgeted, made a lot of cosplays. Mostly from My Hero, because I had a big My Hero phase. My Hero arc. So it's like, yeah, superheroes. I'm a superhero. Okay, that will be the back, which means right here will be the front. Okay, time to put some detailing. I could just put stars here already. Sew those bad boys in. Placeholder. Let's see. Got my light yellow. I've also got this yellow. Feels like those moments when you have to paint and you have to look at two different yellows or like two different colors that are like kind of close to each other. You're like, Okay, I need like a diamond shape, so I'm just gonna cut a diamond shape from the corner. Big brain. Oh. Almost a near perfect. If it didn't get all fuzzy. Ah. Hi, Hoolie! Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. How's the operation going? Going pretty good. We have hair. Oh, I gotta show it. I'm making a boot. Looks like a cheese. Like a ham and cheese on top of it. Then I'll hot glue it all afterwards. I did think about trying to sew it first, so. Hi, Kronos! Thank you for the raid! Welcome to Dr. Hope's surgery. For your safety, please stay behind the screen. Keep things clean. Thank you. Hello, Raiders. Soy Melinda, Esperanza, your local demon slayer and warrior of hope. Today is a doctor to do a surgical procedure on Jane Doe, if that's her real name, to make it into a plush of myself. Hi, Kronos. Welcome in, Golden Duck. Hope you're doing well today. How are you doing today? What were you up to? Crashes through the screen. Golden Duck, what did I just say? Now the surgery will be incomplete. Everything's contaminated. No, I'm just kidding. Back from your trip, now returning back to normalcy. That's good. I know, returning to normalcy is interesting. That's where we're at. Well, I feel like we finished wedding stuff, finished traveling, finished all this other stuff, finished organizing the house. I did make some good dent in cleaning the room. It's just literally my stuff left. Because I moved tables or swapped tables where my system and stuff is. Gotta put things in bookshelves. The works. The huge. But I'm almost there. I've made some really good progress. We're almost so back. Hi Hans, hola amigo, ¿cómo estás? No estoy lobatizando. Well, actually, yeah, you're right. I did put some needles in her head, so that was kind of like a lobotomy. My bad. She's doing great though. We're playing Minecraft and building your base? That sounds fun. I need to get back in Minecraft. I've only played like the tiniest bit ever. Except when I played with friends a while back in our D&D group. Except I was just building a house and fighting bad guys. That was basically my role. It's looking good, thank you. Gracias. Después, I'll tackle it with some sewing, and if that doesn't work, classic hot glue is always a work. One of those things though, if you use hot glue for projects, you kind of have to commit, because if you try to remove it, it's not like bad if you do it initially. You'll just remove like the tiniest bit of like gloop. But if you leave it on for too long, or you commit it and then you're like, I want to uncommit, you can't uncommit. It will tear the fabric that you put on, or worse, they'll just leave gunky glue where you want to put new stuff. So you kind of gotta think these through before you commit. Also, doesn't this look like a little sandwich? Doing well today? Practice drawing hair and playing SCP Secret Facility. That crazy. Only crazy because SCP games, I feel like they've been around for so long. Well, not so long. I just feel like they've been around. But I remember playing it a long time ago, at least one of them, and then it was kind of jank. So I hope that the Secret Facility is a lot of fun. Even though you kind of have to run for your life. But, you know, you will endure. My sister once tried crocheting, and I saw her struggling. That is one I haven't even started. I tried to make like a tiny mushroom with someone guiding me. That mushroom never became a mushroom. It's so sad. Became a glob, that's it. It burns. Yeah, hot glue also, yeah, hot glue is also very hot. I just got, since I use hot glue so much for cosplay, I got desensitized, which is not the best, you know? Because it does have people worry about you. They're like, doesn't that burn? I'm like, not anymore, not really. They're like, Melinda. Melinda. What? It's fine. I got desensitized to it, which is, yeah, not great, but we ball, I guess. As they say. Gonna go get some dinner? Please do. Get some good yum 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 yums in your tums. Do not go hungry, because then you'll be hangry. Then you won't then you won't recognize who you are. Yeah. Drop this French fry, which will look, which will be my leg thing. Kind of funny. It does look like a French fry. Just kind of eyeballing it. Maybe it's kind of long, actually. Ad break. Well, it's just me, you. Subscribers, I guess. VIPs. I forgot VIPs get ads. They shouldn't. But I know Twitch always changes everything. Okay, that's my long thing. I think I made it too long, actually. Oop. Oh, actually, maybe I'll just use this. Also, me and Vice are gonna go see Spider-Man. It was a good Spider-Man film, so that's what I'm here for. My gosh, this looks like those weird things from like Jimmy Neutron. That's such an old reference, but it's like when they got sick and they had to like fight these little machines with the little triangle tops and their little 4 legs. What a time. Just checking my phone. Forgot it's the... When are you gonna watch Spider-Man? Probably tomorrow. Also, welcome in, Mecha. Hope you're doing well today. Just see your name and think of Mecha Chameleon. As about to wrap up, we're gonna piece you back. I should probably make the... No, think about it. Maybe my golden part should have been more gold than yellow? Which is like, still gold. Colors, am I right? Maybe I can make this one the crosses. Hi Dwayne, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'm gonna cut out a little square so I can make the crosses. Actually, let me cut it out a little bigger. That way I can fold it. That was kind of like my life hack. Making, I guess, silhouettes out of the fabric. The same silhouette. You just fold it and then cut. And then hope for the best. This is gonna be hard because this is like tiny. Tiny. But we got this. Well, I guess I'm just kidding, so you guys are just moral support. You just got up. Whoa. Well, good day to you. It's like 5:30 for me. Looks like a tiny house. I see the vision. See it in my eyes. I don't know, what month is it? Oh, nearly August? That's crazy. I'm trying to think what movies I watched this year, because I feel like I haven't really watched a lot of movies. I watched The Backrooms. That one was spooky. It was good. We watched He-Man. That one was good too. I feel like they, like, I was reading the critics thing where it was like, they didn't let some moments be serious. And yeah, there were some moments they didn't let be serious. I felt like if they did, I think it could have been really big of a movie. Because other than the not serious parts sometimes, I felt like they figured out how to make it feel cartoony as a live action. But that can be tough so hard. Sometimes. Have those really been the only movies you watched? It's crazy. I can't think of anything else, actually. I did want to see that one with Hugh Jackman, and he's like... He's a shepherd, and then bum bum bum, he's murdered. Oh no! But since he's been reading like detective novels to his sheep, they're like, we gotta solve it. And so they go to solve it. I forgot when that came out. But that one I did want to watch. Gonna go watch Spider-Man on Sunday with my uncles, aunt, mother, brothers, and sisters. That sounds fun. It's a whole family adventure. You tend to watch older films? Yeah, older films are pretty good, you know? I feel like older movies had, like, their charms. Like, they knew how to be good movies versus, like, nowadays movies. You're like, yikes. Did ChatGPT write this, or... Man, I almost had this perfectly. I made it too. I guess I should have made it a longer rectangle. So sad. It's okay. I only became a doctor overnight, so there would be some room for improvement. Sheep Detective? Yeah, with Hugh Jackman. I think I don't know what it's called, unless it is actually just called straightforward, like Sheep Detective. By older, I mean anything that's been released in the past 6 to 8 years. How many years ago was Jurassic Park? That one's always a classic. Hi, Trog. Welcome in. I'm a sheep. I said beep beep. I'm a sheep. And I dance. Oh, you so right. That's true. I did take a course from Dr. Mario. That was my childhood doctor. Was it when you're your primary care doctor? Yeah, Dr. Mario was my primary care doctor. How did you know? You must have also had him as a primary care doctor. Alive! Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for hydrate. I shall hydrate. Dang, I almost had the perfect, like, cross over my boots. Made it too big, though. It's still good, though. Maybe I could just make it smaller. Be a scalpel. Nobody loves Yoshi's Cookie? If that's a game, I haven't, like, I've never heard of it. Is this where, like, Yoshi becomes, like, a baker when Mario is a doctor? Got pizza and ice cream? Sandwich. Oh, that sounds so good. We have ice cream. I had a dulce de leche this morning after my, like, late brunch. First meal of the day. I forgot how, like, is it rich? Would that be a good word for it? It's so, like, thick. Caramel is so good, though. But it does feel a lot on your teeth for a hot second because it's so much sugar. But it was so good. Had to drive my mom to drop off my rental, and she wouldn't stop judging and dictating what to do. Man, that's hard, Rabbit. Especially like with your work stuff. It just feels like everyone keeps critiquing. It's one of those things where I feel like sometimes, you know, you can thank people of like, oh, thanks for that, but I'm gonna do it my own way. That's something I've been practicing for a while of like, because everyone really loves to interject. And sometimes it is out of a good place, but sometimes you don't need it or want it. Because you already got your own game plan. You can always be like, thanks, but I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I feel like because the room has gotten in a better order, things have been, we've kind of figured out where to put stuff, you know, adjusting the house from 1 person to 2 people, or the apartment rather, has been pretty good. Eating through food. We discovered this new banger Korean fried chicken place. So good. We didn't go back. We were thinking about it yesterday. But we went to go eat all you can eat sushi yesterday. So that was also pretty good. I was like, man, my stomach ain't what it used to be. Just trying to like, yum 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 yum. So much all you can eat, which is good. That means we've eaten better, that we don't just like yum 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 yum. So it's pretty good. So I'm doing great. I'm doing actually pretty well. as of recently. So I think that's pretty nice. Got back into my routines. I fell off so hard. That was just adjustment, you know. But we're so back for real, for real. Can I tell you a funny story? I was taking a nap, and this happened like a year ago or two. Me and my mom were going to see. You saw X, and I overslept. But what woke me up? When my mom, it was that Exorcist advertisement on TV. That's wild. An Exorcist advertisement on TV. I guess it's not like too far-fetched, I guess. Unless I was in a dream that you watched an Exorcist advertisement. My go-to response to passenger seat drive is, oh, sorry. Did you want to drive? I will let go of the steering wheel. Mark my words. Korean chicken. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was lightly breaded. And it wasn't like spicy. I remember going to this one chicken place. I don't even know what about it, but like all their flavors were all really spicy, and then I chose like the 2 flavors that weren't, but they just tasted kind of off. So I was like, man, I got my sweet potato fries for like $6. I was like, this is crazy. Never went back in. I mean, it's poppin', so people obviously like the spicy flavors, but I cannot eat the spicy flavors, unfortunately. It's just not in my genes. Trying to figure out how to combine these. Aha. I might just steal these 2 points and then glue it. I might just keep this one as my like centerpiece at my waist. And ears? Mom, you're about to be horrified. She said it doesn't look bad. It looks good until she saw the little girl. What an interesting advertisement. Is it an advertisement for like the movie? The Exorcist? That's the only thing I can think of. I usually only eat 1 meal a day. It's usually dinner. It's usually has a crud ton of calories. That's wild. I would imagine that if you wanted a high calorie meal, it would have to be your first one so you can keep burning it off versus sleeping and then your body feeling like, you need at least 2 hours before, 2 hours before you sleep. So you eat so your body can like, yum 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 yum, do all the things. Hi, Pro. Nice to see you make things with your hands. And God bless you. God bless you too. Thank you for good work. I hope you're doing well today. The little smile is mandatory. I don't think it's malicious. It's true, you gotta do like that. Hit them with that grin. Do you want to drive? Grin. You're the biggest whip with spices. Let's go, team. Can't handle spices. There's this one restaurant I've heard of where I think all the waiters have to wear shirts that says this, like, the tolerances, like they're either they're really good at like handling spicy food, or they're a wimpy baby if they can't. I was like, wow, I can't believe this. That's crazy. I would be wimpy baby team. It's not by choice. It's just, I don't know, man. I just can't handle spicy. And everyone's just like, aren't you Mexican? I'm like, I don't know. I skipped straight to my brother, apparently. I ordered curry, lo mein at a Canadian Chinese place one time and asked for extra spicy. The chef popped his head out after I started eating and I gave him a thumbs up. He was like, oh, he's probably waiting for you to like perish. And you were like, nah, I'm good, man. And give me some more. I knew some people in high school with wacky metabolism like that. Oh, that was the athletes. They would just eat and then never gain any weight. And I was like, that must be nice. Grimco, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. You found a calzone chain? Ooh, man. Calzone sounds good. A giant hot pocket, basically. Sounds nice. Oh, it was a new advertisement. They remade, I don't want to say remade, but they made like another Exorcist movie? That's wild. But not surprising. Actually, yeah, that's a thing we've talked about on stream before. There have been so many like horror movies that just keep like popping out. I feel like back in the day, it was one of those things where like horror movies only came out around like October, you know, fall season. But now I feel like year round, at least for a while, that horror movies have just keep like circulating the feed and like scary shows and all this stuff that they're not even bothering to wait for October anymore. And I'm like, kind of suspicious. Nobody needs that many horror movies. Welcome in, Clavage. My meaty claws. One could say. Who could say they are claws? But they are surgically enhanced doctor hands. No claws for alarm. Ah ha 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 ha. I have a roommate who ate super unhealthy, never worked out, didn't gain weight. I wish I was more virtuous in my thoughts about that. You're like, what? Well, it's one of those things too where like even if they're not gaining weight, as I've become older, as one does, you have to go to the doctor, and as one does, and you take your blood tests. It's interesting because even though a lot of things are like, man, that guy's not gaining any weight, there might be some things happening in his bloodstream that may not be the best. Like high cholesterol, bad cholesterol, stuff like that. Not to alarm anybody, but that's what I did my x-rays for, because I had bad cholesterol. So I was like, man. And so I had my x-rays to see. They wanted to make sure nothing was like clogged in my heart arteries. Or heart veins, or wherever they were checking specifically. So it was like, it was it felt a little scary, but God is good, and it all worked out. So that was good. But I was sweating. Just a bit. So it's one of those things where, you know, in reality, if someone's not gaining the weight, all those negative effects are going somewhere. And that's no good. So you keep trekking on and doing what you can. That one guy at the restaurant that his shirt says he can eat a Calorina Reaper and be fine, and the other guy whose shirt says, I think ketchup is spicy. Man, what taste buds to have if you think ketchup is spicy. That's so sad. I love ketchup. I put ketchup on my ketchup. Team ketchup. But to have like taste buds that you couldn't even have ketchup, that's so sad. It's like people who are allergic to chocolate. I remember there was a guy in my elementary school or middle school, I don't remember, but that's my core memory of some guy being allergic to chocolate, and I was just like so sad for him. I was like, this is before I was lactose, so I could still have chocolate milk and chocolate just as is. And I was like, man, that's so sad. That guy can't even have chocolate. Sad. Horror movies are so regular because they made with smaller budgets, as such, can make money back easier. You know what? That's true. That's a good point. Now that's true. Obsession, Backroom is actually pretty good. I feel like they went from a YouTube indie project to like the Backrooms, like full on extensive ish kind of thing. So I was like, nice. It was pretty good. They got me one part where I jump scared. I was like, pretty good. With the movie, the place that we went, it was kind of expensive. We ordered a salad, and then it was so expensive, and it was only okay. Kind of crazy. They did have milkshakes, and I thought the milkshake was pretty good. But the salad, we didn't order again. That was too expensive for an okay salad. By the way, W ring. Yeah, my ring. Pretty good. They made their money back? That's true. I feel like those had like a purposeful... Oh no, my headphones died. That's okay. Chat can still hear the music, right? You can still hear the music, right? Oh no. Oh, there it goes. No music for Melinda anymore. We're back. Alright, that's good. I guess it had to take a second. I'm gonna have to put my headset. When Vice comes back, I'm gonna be like, honey, can you pull my headset to charge? If I had known they were gonna like die on stream, I would have them charging beforehand. Alas. I made a mistake. Now I have to make... Okay, we recovered making the cross, so that's pretty good. Now I have to replicate it again. But tinier. That's actually gonna be kind of hard, because I'm gonna use that one as the... like, my belt area cross, because that one's a big one. But my shoes are tiny. You lactose? Must be walking hard. You so right, I am. What is it? I can tolerate all things but milk or something like that. There's a lactose sticker that I want to get because it just basically says that like I I can tolerate all things but lactose I can't. I'm like, dang, so true. Yeah, some overweight and obese people can be healthier than average weight folks. It all just depends what you're putting into your body at the end of the day, which is really interesting. Gotta eat some veggies and some fruits. I'm going to go in lurker mode. I forgot if I said that out loud already, but thank you for good lurk. There's also a new Jumanji. That was actually... I saw it on my feed and I was like, no way. No way. For real? That's wild. Actually, I'm gonna do my trick again so I can just go... I haven't watched that new Jumanji video. Like, I haven't watched the new trailer, but I also haven't watched the new Jumanji. I've only seen like a clip or two back in the day, but I never knew. Never would have thought they would have made another one. Okay, I'm just gonna make a smaller one, smaller version. There's a comic book that people say it had an interesting concept. If I had to explain it, imagine zombies. When they get infected, they keep the personality. IQ zombies with guns. So they kept the personality and can use weapons. Still. There's people who are not even Christian. They said it sounds good and we love gore. Please do not read it. It will kill your day. People talk about it like a haunted house. I think it's one of those things like we've talked about before. If something hurts your soul, something's not good. Even if other people think it's okay, you always just gotta go with, yeah, that's not for me. You're not gonna read it, you're not gonna watch it, and that's okay. You always gotta guard your heart and your soul against things that, you know, don't really vibe or you can't really handle. Like, I can handle horror games because I am taking them on head first with hope, but not everyone can have the same kind of mentality. So some people are like, no, horror games mess me up. Oh, hi, honey. Can you put these to charge? This is the same charger in the living room. Thank you. My husband, everybody. Just makes a sound effect. It'd be interesting how the epic musical will do in theaters versus Nolan's Odyssey. Interesting. Heard Nolan took some weird liberties with the movie. I've heard mixed reviews. I heard a coworker being like, yeah, my friend watched it. They thought it was good. And then my other coworker was like, my other two friends watched it and they fell asleep in the movie. I was like, dang. I heard that they had pushed back Spider-Man because the actor for Spider-Man is in the Odyssey. So they were like, we can't obviously have them competing against each other because obviously people were going to choose Spider-Man. Thanks, honey. Vice spotted. Vice spotted indeed. Alright. We got a little bit. It looks like I'm making cheese. Shaping cheese. It's kind of funny. The first new Jumanji was pretty darn good. The sequel to it was a big fall off. Oh. Does that mean this is the third one? Like a third new Jumanji? Can you say hello? Huh? But say, can you say hello? Hi. Vice? That is him. It's him, indeed. The one and only. Honestly, my favorite thing about horror movies, especially indie ones, is seeing how the special effects work. Some indie movies have better special effects than like Hollywood budget. I'm like, how? Even back in the day, because they were so passionate trying to deliver like an image, a visual, they were actually pretty good, like, you know, Jurassic Park and all that stuff. Nowadays, you can tell the CGI is so heavy. Kind of wild. Also, I did my shoe too big. How did I do this? Shaping cheese, making a sharp, cute, eerie board. My first thought, because we were talking about Gundam earlier, was Char. Char from Gundam. He pilots the Red Comet. Fastest guns in the West. That was so funny. I appreciate it, but also that was my first thought. Char. What is Char's last name again? Is it Noble? As. Noble. Question mark. He said it so fast. They're making a Mega Man cartoon? Has there ever been a Mega Man cartoon? Any kind of animation of said Mega Man? I feel like a vague memory, but I could be confusing it with like Astro Boy moment or something. That's what I imagine a Mega Man cartoon would be, like Astro Boy. Okay, we made a shoe. And we made my... Oop, flip that over. Don't mind that. Ah. Keep that one for the middle. Actually, yeah, we could probably pin it. We will probably not even finish the surgery on stream. For some reason, I thought this would be super easy. Wrong! This is a surgery that will take multiple days. Can you hear the cicadas outside? They disappear, like, for 3 weeks and then decide to respawn. Okay, I gotta stick it down, that way it doesn't stick out and then stab me. Pretty cool. And then this will go on a shoe. This one will definitely have to be hot glued. That'll be my shoe. There's one shoe down. There are specific things that I consider totally okay for others that I'll personally avoid. Yeah, exactly. One of those things where good discernment is good. I saw something that said the reason modern movies feel worse with CGI than 2000 movies because they use stuff like Unreal Engine for it. Oh, interesting. I didn't know they use Unreal Engine for CGI stuff. Nolan's Odyssey made Odyssey out to be just sad, and not a strong, clever leader. They also weirdly didn't have any of the Greek gods. Huh. So they made the Odyssey, but without... I don't want to say without the Odyssey, I've never read it, but it just feels like they made the Odyssey without it feeling like the Odyssey. Oh, a clever leader. That's so weird. I always feel like good characters get, like, nerfed when some people take over, like, certain stories and whatnot. I'm like, they should have just made him a clever leader. Unless, like, some kind of plot-wise, they, like, I don't know, make it sense that he's not a clever leader. Maybe, but if you just, like, nerf someone's character and then, like, not justify it, then what was the point? What was the point? There have been many Mega Man cartoons? Alright, so I'm not crazy. I have seen an image of a Mega Man cartoon at some point in time in the past. But I never watched it. I've never played the games. I've actually played a little bit of the game. I had Vice watch me. I should play on stream, he says. I know, you're right. At some point. I will. There are 2 Odyssey movies free on YouTube. Just called The Odyssey. It's a beautiful story. I've never read it. I've never watched it. But if they're free on YouTube, maybe I'll give it a shot at some point. What is my favorite Mobile Suit Gundam series? It's G Gundam. That one's my favorite. I like it. I like it a lot. I have the, not first version, but second version of the Japan model. It's pretty cool. There was a Canadian kids drama called The Odyssey about the dream world of comatose teenager lives in while real life happens outside him. That's so weird. I mean, I can kind of see what they're going for, but also at the same time, why do they call it The Odyssey? My fave clip of the 90s Mega Man cartoon was Pharaoh Man just straight up eating Mega Man. That's wild. Iron-Blooded Orphans. I've started that one. I haven't watched it, so I can't be like, man, I love this one. I did love G Gundam. We binged that one, I think. Okay, get all this cheese off. I do like the opening, or is it the ending? It's like, raise my flag, or raise your flag, banana. Got down to a T. Except I cannot repeat any Japanese words. All I can say is raise your flag. I'm biased on the clip because Pharaoh's was the Mega Man 4. What's from Mega Man 4? And that's my fave in the series. Oh, that's interesting. They made it to, like... I guess if there was multiple Mega Man cartoons, then they would have made it through multiple Mega Man games. Because I don't know how long video games were back then. Most of the game time was you trying to figure out how to do the game. And how to go through broken mechanics sometimes. Versus, like, how long the game's actually made. Like, how long it would take if you were just good. Pharaoh Man was a boss in 4. I barely remember any of the bosses from Mega Man. I just know there's an old man. Just like Sonic. That's about it. Like, I remember some of the people you fight, like the guy in the red helmet. And then I think he becomes, like, your ally, like Sonic and Shadow, and then he becomes your, like, ally or something like that. You're right, I should drink some water. Man, it's like at the tip of my tongue. Can't remember. I did learn just a few weeks ago there's a dog in Mega Man. Mega Dog? Maybe. I don't know if that's actually his name. Oh, you're right. His name is Rush. Mega Dog. I can't believe this. Well, I mean, the guy's name is Mega Man. Mega Girl. I know there's like other mega characters. They probably all actually have names. And I'm just adding mega all to their names. I'm just nouns. He channels the sun into small and large fireballs. Jumps around a lot. Weak to Bright Man's time-stopping power. You know what? That makes sense. If he's trying to, like, use speed and he needs to slow down, that'd be pretty good. Rush the dog, beat the bird, Tango the cat. Tango the cat sounds like a spy name. Like he's a spy cat, which would work out pretty good for cats. Nolan's version is about how the Trojan horse began the downfall of civilization by breaking Zeus's law of hospitality, where need to treat travelers well, since any guest could be a god in disguise. The movie took this to the extreme while ignoring the reason Trojan War started, and that is that in the OG story, the gods were on Greece, on Odyssey's side. So they decided to do half the film, or half the story. That's wild. Oh, you're right! Mega Man's name, he actually does have a name! His name is Rockman? But Americans thought it was dumb? That's crazy. The theme was rock and roll. I was about to say, there's other worse names out there. People are like, this is peak. His sister Roll and older brother Blues, aka Proto Man. See, I was trying to think of Proto Man. That's wild. Rock and roll and blues. I can't believe they didn't like it. Kind of nice, kind of straightforward. Not anything too crazy. Now you've got characters with like 5 names, and you're expected to remember. There'll be a quiz at the end of the game. From what I heard, the new Odyssey tells Greek myth like an atheist trying to explain the Bible. Interesting. The Bible stories are so good, it's hard to mess them up. But you can remove all the substance to it. That's actually a good, like, explanation, Huli, of, like, how, I guess, they messed up the film. That's so interesting. It seemed like they full sent it. I don't know why they didn't want to, like, I don't know. It's always like the weird things where there's enough material, you have other people who've done it before, and then you botch it. How do you fumble? How do you fumble? Like the Avatar first live action that nobody talked about because it was so bad. And like you literally have so much material. How do you fumble this? The Death Note live action. You literally have a whole anime and Japanese films. How do you fumble this? That's crazy. All these guys playing football, but not making movies correctly. Tango is only in some of the Game Boy titles. Aw, man. I guess that makes sense. Mascots usually show up periodically through games. Unless they're like the main, like, mascot to the protag, then you probably won't see them all the time. But I would want to see Tango the cat. He got a cool name. It feels like sometimes folks rework the plot of remakes to the point it should have subtle explaining it's an overhaul. At some point, some of these movies are just like reworks of plots, then they make it completely different. That at this point, you should just not use the same name. You should just use a new name and use your new plot, you know? It can have like a similar vibe, but like don't name it the same thing, you know? It's like change your homework, but don't title your essay the same as my essay. What's funny is that they kept the Cyclops, but he didn't say his name. He has no man to trick him.
Dang. What was the point of keeping the Cyclops then? He doesn't get to say his own, like, cool line. Well, I guess it's not really a cool line, but it's like his line. The Odyssey. Reimagining the Odyssey. Just odd. No, no rest of it. Just OD. Tango was a summon who would curl into a ball and bounce around like Sonic. Funny enough. Dang. That's pretty good. Matches my MO, I guess. Let's see, I'm trying to think what other... Oh, you know what? It's good that we didn't use this for my hair. I was thinking we'd use this for my hair earlier, but I just realized it's actually perfect for my shirt. Just go like that, and then... Ba-doop. I also have to save some, though, for my skirt. That one's gonna be kind of hard. Man, so many games and movies I've never played. Just one of those things back in the day. I wasn't playing, I don't want to say the mainstream, but I guess what everyone was playing. I was playing like other side stuff, like Gears of War, Devil May Cry 3, all the things. Hi Vincent, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I like your little frog emote. Reminds me of Over the Garden Wall. I also shared a playlist with the 90s Mega Man cartoon in the Discord. Oh, thank you, Rabbit. Ready for the new Gears of War? There's a new Gears of War? What number is this? Because I know, like, Marcus has, like, a daughter, and that's Gears of War 5? At some point, we'll do that, because I think Vice got it for me. Now there's a... Oh, that's right! It's E-Day! Oh my goodness. Gracious. I forgot about that. I remember seeing the trailer. And I was like, no way. But the day has come. Cue Ruby music. You need to play Gears 5? Me too. I thought 1 through 3 were really good, and then they had like 4, which had like Bard, I think. I forgot. Hi, Frey! Hello, everybody! Welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Soy Melinda Esperanza, your local demon slayer and warrior of hope. And today I am Dr. Hope, doing, plushy surgery. For your safety, please keep hands and feet behind the screen at all times. Hi, Jittery Squirrel. Welcome in, Frey. Oh, hi, Hales. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Choo-choo, raid, get raided and loved on in Jesus' name. Amen to that. Welcome in, gamers. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well today. We've been kind of like, we've been trying to make this plushie into Melinda plushie, so I've been cutting out pieces. We probably won't finish this on stream, because I think I'm gonna need some, what's it called? Some hot glue instead of the sewing patches. That's okay. We've been making pieces, doing all kinds of stuff. All good. Plushie surgery, exactly. Kind of like how Jemmy has a tiny version of herself. I kind of want just a version of myself. And I thought the long, lanky version would be really funny. And then the legs move so I can kickflip darkness wherever I go. Probably shouldn't bend it that way. That's not how a leg usually bends. Welcome, man. What were you doing today? What were you doing today? Oh, I clicked off my reference. Oopsie daisy. Thank you for giving Frey a shout out. We love Frey. Our brother in Christ. I hope you had fun in your stream today. The only exception of keeping OG title in the recent Matlock series, they set it up in the previews via reboot with Kathy Bates as a female Matlock, and once you start watching, you see it's a modern day where the TV show Matlock existed, and Bates' character took the Matlock's last name as a marketing ploy. They're self-aware, and it's its own thing. Interesting. You know, at least that's one way of doing it. Kind of being a little bit more meta versus like, nah. just played some Final Fantasy. It's 10:14. Now getting ready to hang with the family. Go see the new Spider-Man movie. Well, we're gonna go see the Spider-Man movie tomorrow. Me and my husband are gonna watch it. It's gonna be cool. I heard it's a good Spider-Man film, so that's all I want. A good Spider-Man film. I want to be good Spider-Man. Give me photos of Spider-Man. Spooderman. I know. Spooderman. Isn't that what it's called in Japanese? Spooderman. I'm long overdue to give Final 14 a proper go. Dang, Frey reminding the gamers they gotta log back in. Isn't Final Fantasy 14 the one where everyone was stuck in a queue or something like that? To this day, there's now like merchandise and pins and ribbons of like I survived the queue of Final Fantasy 14. Unless that's not Final Fantasy 14. I heard Spider-Man was there. Spider-Man? Get me photos of Spider-Man! I want to build a Magic the Gathering deck around Kingpin? You can do that? Is there Spider-Man Magic the Gathering cards? I mean, there's like Avatar Last Airbender and like probably Star Wars or something. I can see it. I think like Wizard of the Coast, maybe question mark, had just like dropped some like crossover of D&D and Star Wars. It's basically just sci-fi D&D. But maybe they have like official Star Wars stuff now. It wasn't that long of a queue. That's so funny. But long enough for people to be like, I'm stuck here forever. Woe is me. Whoa. There's a Spider-Man MTG set. It's really mid. Dang. Ripperoni. Alfred, thank you for the resub. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Big appreciate. That reminds me, I also was telling the Cuddies at the beginning of the stream, I bought this book. I was gonna show it, but I don't know where it is. Because I've been cleaning my room. Or cleaning our room, rather. Mostly my stuff. But I bought it from this Japanese store. It's all in Japanese, but it has like visuals. So at some point, I'll actually make a proper Chibi Melinda doll. So that would be really cool. That'd be really exciting. The new Marvel superheroes set though slaps hard. Oh, that's good. They were like, we gotta bounce back from releasing Spider-Man, and then it sucks. How could you mess up Spider-Man? That's crazy. My For You page has been flooded with Spider-Man UTPs. So when I hear James Jonah Jameson's, I immediately think of the stuff like, can you pay me in advance, Snance? Does he say that? I don't remember him saying that. Well, to be fair, I only remember him saying like, giving photos of Spider-Man. I know there was a Star Wars tabletop role-playing game by Fantasy Flight Games. Whoa, that's cool. Love that for the Star Wars nerds. You get your own cool tabletop role-playing games editions. Which makes it, I think, a little easier to set your world in Star Wars world versus like creating a fantasy space one a little bit. My main complaint about Spider-Man MTG was there was too much focus on New York, not on key plots or battles or characters. That's a really weird thing to really focus on, New York. If they didn't make a battle card that's like a slice of pizza, then what was the point of focusing on New York? If you didn't get a battle pizza. Well, let me BRB really quick. My headphones should be at least a little bit more, what's it called? Charged. So let me just BRBS real quick and then come right back. I moved the screens really quick. I am in front of chat. I was feeling snackish. Don't worry, there's a lot more snacks. There's a lot of bread in the basket. Do not fret. Okay, I put my headphones on so now I can actually hear things again. Alright. I didn't put the tiny kitty out. It's okay. You guys know what yourselves look like. I moved this here because I'm getting hungry. I almost forgot to grab my headset. Because I went to go get a beef stick. And I ate some sweet potato fries. New VIP! Whoa! Alright, let me work that right now. Right now. Before I forget. We gotta do it right now. Halt the presses. That's true. VIP. I forgot. Where do I go? Roles manager. Add a new VIP. Oh, add role. VIP. Woohoo! Whoa. That was interesting to see. It kind of sent like a little blurb into no, don't do an ad break during this time. Why would you do that? I can't believe this. Alright, and then I also gotta do this in the Discord. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, jump to this point. Why is it so hard to find someone in Discord? Ta-da! Now you have your pristine, shiny emerald. If there's not a legally distinct hedgehog trying to peruse you out of it, don't tell them you have you have an emerald. Just be like, I got a really big shiny rock. Okay, how do I'm trying to remember. There's a lot easier way. I think I just gotta find your name in the Discord first. Trying to add you to the VIP channel. VIP channel. You gotta squint. There you are. VIP! Yeah! So now that when you look in Discord, in my Discord, you'll be able to see the behind the scenes channel. Nice. Just trying to get back to Twitch. Where am I? There I am. Yatta! Pachi, 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 pachi. Now to catch up with chat. I was also thinking the same thing, Rabbit, that, you know, James Jamerson, you know, he didn't sell him out to Green Goblin. I was like, wow, that's some character development right there. Character development right there. The man himself will not rat out Spider-Man to evildoers. Pretty big. This has been fun, but I'm gonna check out for the day. Thanks for the stream, Million. God bless. God bless you too, Ice. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna yap. I changed this to the stream so we can yap because I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm pretty hungry. So hungry I almost forgot my headset, which is the whole reason I end up getting up. Yeah, I was like, suspicious, but don't worry. We always kickflip. Darkness and suspicious fellows. Like that meme always has been with the space. Is it the space astronaut with the gun? Except Melinda has 2 guns and a sword, so I'm pretty good fighter. It's like this one time at the D&D store, that guy was like, "Let me guess, you were a D&D character." And I was like, okay. He was like, "I bet you're a druid." I was like, wow, I've never been more offended in my life. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't offended. I was like, a druid? Why do you think I'm a druid? He's like, because you're wearing green. You're very bubbly. I was like, I'm a fighter class. I love being the meat shield. But I guess you can't really see that from my demeanor. I mean, you can get that from my VTuber model, but I guess not from IRL me. I thought it was so funny. I was like, a druid. A druid. No disrespect to people who play druid. There's nothing wrong with that. I just thought it was funny. Druid. Me. After being a fighter class for so many years. So many years. Since like high school. Forever, ages ago, eons ago. So funny. Is a Jolly Tavern brawler trope? What does that mean? I've never heard that before. Is that like the kind of people that like the bar fight stuff happens at a tavern and then like I break a bottle and I'm like, okay, but with like a straight smiley face kind of thing? Maybe, question mark. I don't know. I've never heard that before. I am jolly, that's for sure. This is true. Alright, that was fun. We'll yap for a little bit and then I'm gonna check who's on right now. Oh, Cho is playing with Squeaksy. Oh, that's nice. Forgot Cho only streams. Well, no, he should also be live. Yeah, he is. Wow, we haven't seen him forever. They're playing Pokemon Pokopia. Or for all of us who don't have it, Cope-opia. Classic. I stopped the ad. No! Oh, like you're down for festivities and a scrap. Oh, okay. I was like, what does that mean? I went straight to I'm a brawler, but I smiled during the whole thing. Which makes me seem more menacing and intense. Probably. That's true. That's true. I met Frey in IRL at Reach. I was very jolly. It's hard for me not to be smiling. The joy of the Lord is written all over my face. With my big smile. And my big old eyes. Kind of wild. Oh, before I forget, before we wrap up. Where is it? It's here. I was gonna announce it. I am gonna announce it in the Discord, so those who aren't in stream will actually get to see it too. I couldn't even tell with your mask on. That's true. My smile reaches to my eyes. So when everyone's like, show me your wall face, or like, Melinda, make a serious face, make a sad face. It's really hard for me to literally turn my smile upside down into a frown. I look smug. I look just smug if I try to like do a serious face, like, you're smug. Smug. Like, we were literally at indoor golf for our like staff retreat. That was fun. The Lord blessed us with a lot of provision of food, so that was nice. We had leftovers, so I brought that home for Vice too. And it was just really funny. My coworker was like, make a serious face, and I was like, I'm trying. I'm literally trying. I am trying so hard. I cannot though. But before I forget, I made a new YouTube channel. Nothing's happening with my previous YouTube channel. That's still gonna be there with Hopeful Lighthouse. But I made a second one to really help college students and just like navigate college settings. That could also be a really good resource for high schoolers looking into college, and also currently college students or students going to college, or I guess anyone actually going to college in general. You don't have to be like out of high school. And snooze the ad again. Yeah, the college settings at any point in time in life. And then I also am gonna talk about just some like, yeah, pro tip: socialize. You're gonna need to not isolate yourself. That's a big one. I try to tell freshmen right off the bat when I got a chance to talk to them. I was like, do not isolate yourself. Do not. Don't be like me. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I've been feeling like it's been called on my heart a lot to just use my gifts that I'm really good at. And just do that. Also, because I feel like I can put those out a lot faster than I can with my other channel. There's been a lot of things the Holy Spirit put on my heart, but I haven't had the chance to like sit down and talk. But the other one just comes like second nature to me, so it's a really strong gift. And it's been really helpful to students, so I feel like I'd like to just keep that like rippling. So it's been on my heart, and I finally made it. We had the VIPs. Frey can now see it too. See VIP stuff. I was like, hey chat, where I put, hey VIPs. Brainstorming these ideas. We cooked this morning, so that was pretty good. The theme of it is sunflowers, hope and blooming. So that'd be really good. And besides college stuff, we're also gonna do like kind of like slice of life stuff. So like going over like how to make a routine that actually works in your lifestyle, how to like eat well that's realistic, basically like realistic living. I feel like a lot of videos are like day in life with me, but like they don't emphasize that like they're content creators, so like they're in day in the life is like, well, they can stay home, so they can do whatever. So it's not realistic, but I work a 9 to 5 still, so I feel like getting to put like realistic and how to keep habits and stuff. So it's a good mix of like helping college students, but also a slice of life stuff, because, you know, obviously you still have to have the life skills outside and mix with college. So it's a good mix of a variety of different audiences. So I'm excited to get started. So it's called Growing Alongside Hope is the channel name. We're like the channel URL. It's Grow in Hope as a channel name. But if anyone's interested in like college stuff, or if you got a friend, a nephew, blah 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 blah. There's no videos yet, but I'm gonna start making them because they're very second nature. So I'm really excited to just start putting those out and helping students, and then also just putting like the slice of life stuff of like, I think something I've realized is that in survival mode, and like when you don't have anyone teaching you certain things, you don't know how to do what's pretty straightforward or what you think you should be able to know or something, or people assume that you should know by now. So that's gonna cover like my journey of like, you know, there are things that I wasn't taught, my parents didn't teach me, I had to self-teach and then still learn new things. And so a lot of routines and stuff just kind of fall off or aren't established because you just don't have that rhythm or pattern when you're younger. And so when you get older, it's not like your priority or anything like that. So it kind of walks on my journey of turning those things around, but also kind of explaining like why it's hard and why you can't find a good balance sometimes, and how other videos and influences kind of overload your senses and overload you, or overwhelm you rather. So that could be like a big part in giving yourself some grace and finding out you can, you know, rebuild your health or rebuild your routines, rebuild and turn your life around kind of thing. So it's pretty good. I'm really excited. Yeah, that's true. I was just in Canva and I was cooking. I was cooking. The music that we listened to during our Dr. Hope surgery part is actually gonna be the free music I use in what's it called? The videos. So it's kind of like pretty relaxing, pretty chill. Day of my life: wake up, eat one meal, socialize, be online, miss chores, then work and sleep. Yeah, exactly. A realistic day in the life kind of thing. Also, welcome in, Marco, and welcome in, Sky. Hope you are both doing well today. Welcome, welcome. We're just kind of yapping a little bit before we wrap up, but I wanted to share that. It's been on my heart for a while, so I got that ready and excited. I already have topics planned out because, you know, it's before the fall semester starts, so it's already like back to school season. So going to oh no, I'm out of snoozes for the ads. So I'm gonna start on those videos of like orientation and just a lot of stuff, how to get yourself ready, like college mindset ready, because it is kind of sucky that no one really gives you a guide or some kind of set of skills or a manual to go from like high school to college. You're just kind of thrown in, you're expected to be an adult even though you're like barely 18, maybe still 17, you know, all these things are kind of thrusted upon you and you're not even ready. So I kind of want to like help students feel more ready, get into better mindsets. Because when I was in college, it was really rough, especially being like first gen, all that stuff. Your parents, all these things, they don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You barely know what you're doing. All these things. So it could be pretty rough. So I kind of want to show those experiences. Then I worked at a program that worked with college students, and I did that for like several years. And you learn a lot. You're like, wow. For example, one of my coworkers, because we're in that program, he learned that like if he had the skills that he had now, or like was taught, he could have gone to school for free, or like figured all this stuff out. And well, obviously hindsight is 2020. So I kind of want to help provide those hindsights for students before they get too deep. And, you know, I feel like a lot of despair happens in college, so I feel like that's where I'm really feeling God leading me, because I bring a lot of hope to my students. You know, one of my feedbacks in my review was that when some of my students were asked, one of them was like, my mental health has improved thanks to like working with Melinda, and I was like, I didn't even know. See, a lot of these things that we do that are so good and fruitful that we don't think too much about in our lives can make a really good impact. One word from you today can uplift someone's day, kind of thing. So I'm really excited to bring that to also content to reach even more students. Also, Sketchy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. How's the surgery? I was about to show it on screen and forgot the camera's gone. It was good so far. We are probably... It was kind of taking some time because, you know, smaller pieces are pretty meticulous, but I think we made the hair pretty good, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. And then I'll probably start sewing and then see how that goes. And then probably hot gluing a lot of the rest of the stuff. But I'm excited. I think it went pretty good. Not bad for my first surgical operation. I have to schedule eating because I can't get hungry sometimes. I've never had to do it till start living on my own. Yeah, especially like those with also like ADHD or time blindness, you also have to use an alarm to like remind yourself like, hey, I have to be eating. I've been trying to also study my hunger cues because I realized, okay, you're supposed to eat in the morning, so I kind of would do that, but then I also realized like, okay, I'm not actually really hungry in the mornings though. So I kind of figured out the days I work from home, I don't eat breakfast because I'm not really feeling it. The days that I do go to work in person, I do eat breakfast because I do actually wake up earlier. So I do end up feeling hungry by the time I get to work and stuff, and I have a little bit of breakfast. But sometimes I don't end up eating breakfast because it gets busy, so it's like, oh man. So I try to eat something light, but you know, understand my hunger cues. But I think scheduling alarms against, I wouldn't say against each other, but like behind one another, I think could be really helpful, especially if you are someone who gets like super locked in and time blindness is just, you're just like, how did 3 hours pass without me eating? Especially with like drinking water. I've been getting back into the routine of drinking my hydro flask because that's enough water for the day. But if anything ever happens to my hydro flask, like it gets dirty or it's not washed or something, then I just fall off immediately. Because the thing that was helping me drink water has now fallen off. But now I've gotten better. Like, we have a different filter. It did cost like maybe $200, but it's been really good because I kind of like did the math of like, okay, the Brita filters and the tiny Britas, and then like replacing those and having to swap them out and like doing the 30-second whatever, and sometimes the black particles would still be in there. I got one that I was like, this is an investment long term because it cleans your water, and it was like the highest filter cleaning. I got it for like maybe 100 something, almost 200 on Amazon. It's like a value of 300, so I found it kind of on sale on Amazon in that godly timing. So I was able, that actually helped a lot because it refills water just immediately. You put it in the back thingy, you put it in, and then it filters the water, and it's been pretty good so far. I feel like I haven't had to like replace the filter. It tells you in the front actually like when it replaces it. My Brita's never really told me to replace it, and they would be like replace every like 2 months or something, but time blindness goes and I'm like, has it been 2 months? It might have been. I forget. So that was just super a good change for me to figure out something that actually would support me drinking water versus not drinking water kind of thing. Executive function and motivation was a bit difficult for a time. Yeah, I mean, that's always the hard part too. Executive dysfunction, all the things. Like, you know, you can do certain things, but your body literally physically stops you from doing the thing, which is always just like really, ugh. But, you know, we persevere on time. On days like that, I'm just like, Lord, help me, because I can physically not, or mentally not. But I know the Lord can instead, so I usually turn to prayer, or just ask God for help. And then I get to turn things around or find a motivation at a different angle and then get to see that through. So that's been really helpful. I've been struggling a lot with what is effectively survivor's guilt. Not quite, but that's the best way I know to describe it. We will definitely pray for you, Schultze. Our Heavenly Father, we just pray over Schultze. He's feeling a lot of guilt in surviving a situation or whatever the situation may be. But I just pray, Lord, that you be able to give him the comfort and maybe even the sight of why he had to be the one to survive, why he was chosen or selected to have that outcome versus the other people in the situation. But I just pray, Lord, that you help him to see that you have plans for him and he needs to be the one to do certain things. And so or you just, you know, you spared him from the situation. Whatever it may be, we just pray that you can help give Solchi that grace and that peace and the understanding as well. Or maybe he may not come to understand, Lord, and you may not reveal why things had unraveled the way that they did. But what we can understand, Lord, is that you were a good God and you work things for our good. And you are who you say you are. You are truthful and you are faithful. So we can have faith that you will help Schultze during this time. And we can have trust in you that you will take care of him and just help the situation of whatever it may be. Because you will always take what was used for evil and use it for your good and use it for your glory, Lord. And we know you can work tremendous and wonderful things out of such horrible things, Lord. So we just pray over Schultze that you can help give him that relief of that burden on his shoulders, and you could help him and anyone else who feels that way about certain situations, that you show them that, you know, the Lord is still working in their lives, and he has great plans for us. And sometimes bad things happen in life, but the Lord is good, and he will help us in this time and continue to help and uplift us during this time. And I just pray all these things in your mighty and holy name, Jesus. Amen. I hope that helps, Schultzy. Well, I know every time we lift up things in prayer, the Lord hears it, and he will, as he faithfully does, show up for you. I forgot, it's in the Psalms. I just read it, and it was like a good reminder of like, and we wait expectantly. After we pray, we wait expectantly. Not like, oh, this hasn't happened yet, or I haven't gotten my answer, God's abandoned me. No. We wait expectantly. We wait because we know God will see it through, and we expect it. So that's a really good reminder, especially for us in our seasons, in the rough parts, in the storms, that we wait expectantly, and God will see us through all seasons, as he has done before, in all situations as he's done before. And if this is a new situation, the Lord will show and prove to you, even in this situation, he will see you through the storm, and it will clear, and he will be faithful. And that is a really wonderful note to end off the stream on. And on that note, what else do we have? I gotta check the schedule really quick. I might have to change the times just like we did today. Let me see what we got going. I could have just gone on Discord, but I'm already going to Twitter, so I have to commit. Where's my schedule? Ba-dum. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, not that I forgot, but like, I'm like, whoa. Yeah, we have a chibi. We have a chibi model debut, so I am excited for that. Yeah, if now they're phrasing the VIP, and the VIPs have also seen it, so Frey can actually scroll up if he wants to see the chibi before tomorrow. We'll have our chibi debut, and then we'll start on, what's this game called again? Expedition 33. I know a lot of people asked about when I will play that. I guess the time is now. I thought about like Nier Automata, but then there was like the nuances of like other games that come before it. So I was like, you know what? Let's do Expedition 33 because it has great music. And then everyone's like, Belinda, I can't wait for you to play. And so we're gonna play. And then Sunday we will be having Bible study. We'll be watching a video because I think it's actually really fruitful about how to build your prayer life and how to actually see your relationship with Jesus. It's like a true friendship, you know, and like giving yourself some grace and all of these things to really build on it. Which I thought was really fruitful. I listened to it 2 times, and I'm gonna listen to it a 3rd time, because it's just really set up really beautifully and really well structured to make sense, you know, in layman's terms, and how you can do it as well, as they say. So I know I have the chibi reveal at 4 CST, but we're gonna go see Spider-Man. So I'm gonna let you guys know on Twitch, or I guess on Twitter and Discord, what times they'll be adjusted, and then Sunday will still be the same, 3 CST, which is 4 EST, 1 PST. Doing quick math in my brain. There's a saying like, we are united in our duty to Christ, who holds our destiny. When we pray for one another, we simply do our duty to Christ, strengthening our unity. I like that, Father Beam. That's true. We are united, and we just lift up each other, you know? I still find it crazy how safe I was after my accident. Happened in an instant, and I was fully aware. Was surprised, grabbed my phone, and got out to check on the other driver. Yeah, God works in just very powerful ways. Like, there was Like, it's like a core memory now because it's so like, wow. Oh, that's right, Junie will be having her last day. Ah, Junie. We love Junie. If you don't know who Junie is, well, I mean, I don't want to say it's too late, but kind of. Junie is who made Vangeli, which is a Christian group that I'm a part of. I guess we don't really like say that a lot because we're not like, it's not like a corporal intro kind of thing and stuff. But she helped us all find each other, and we had a really good time. She's been a streamer for several years. And now she's just at a chapter where life is changing for her, and so she's retiring as a VTuber. She'll still be around, you know, doing a few Twitter stuff for the Vangeli girls. But that's basically it. You know, there's no more streamer stuff for her. It's all going to be, I don't know, just do life pursuits and stuff, which is great because I know that she was already on a path to being a covenant and stuff like that. So I think that's really, I'm really happy for her. I'm really feeling great for her, and I'm really excited for her. I know it's gonna be really sad and bittersweet, but you know, her time that she needed to be here has come to a close, and now she's gonna move on to a place somewhere different that also needs her. So I think that'll be really cool. And also, Rabbit, I think you know, God protects us in really great ways. I remember, it's like a core memory, like I was saying, before I got on sidetracked. My usual side quests in monologue. But we were driving all the way back, miles, thousands something miles. And I usually keep really vigilant. I don't really sleep in the night, especially if someone is driving. I'm usually just awake. So there were some small snippets where, oh, thanks, honey. He made me some food. Okay. Some snippets where I took a little bits of sleep time during the day, but I usually stay pretty awake during the night, which was really helpful because like we were driving and Vice was driving, and he's like, I've driven like so many hundreds of miles already, and it's like super late and we're almost there back home kind of thing. And I've been seeing a lot of signs that said like deer crossing and stuff like that, so I was keeping an eye out, and I calmly tell him that there's a deer on the road, and I don't know if he processed it or not, but basically he saw it and then he swerved around it and we were perfectly fine. Now that was truly God taking the wheel and doing stuff, because I didn't like scream, I was like, oh my gosh, a deer, because that would have jump scared him kind of thing. I just felt really calm about the whole thing, and I just trusted that we're gonna, you know, dodge it. And I just told him like, hey, there's a deer, you want to avoid that, and then he avoided it. But he really felt like God really took the wheel, and then the deer didn't like freak out. So it was a lot of things happening all at one time, and then like we were good. I mean, obviously Vice was shooken up about it, but I was like perfectly calm. So that was truly like God moving. He's keeping us safe in the ways that he can. It's like a co-op. A co-op. Interesting. It's bittersweet with Junie. Sad she won't be around, but sweet that she is starting a new chapter. I know. I like. It's one of those things where people want her to stay, but you know, she's got a new thing going in life. And we're all really happy for her. I think it'll be really good and really fruitful. And we can just send her off with a good hurrah, you know, and thank you for everything kind of thing. That way she can take all of those feelings like flowers and take them into her next season, which I think is gonna be really good. So I'm excited. We got big things. We got a big send-off. And then we'll have our chibi model in Expedition 33. I'm excited. I haven't watched any... Like, when Jimmy was playing it, I was like, I can't watch Jimmy play. Can't watch anyone else. We stepped into Siren's stream, like, at least once. We got to see, like, a dance scene happening. So it wasn't, like, anything, like, too spoilery. All I know is that they wear mime suits and have bread at some point, but, that's basically it for what I know of Expedition 33. And then we'll have Bible study. So I'm really excited. I feel like prayer is a lot of place. I think a place that I feel like a lot of people have been either falling off of or not. What's it called? Or just not really strong or just kind of unsure. Kind of thing. So that's just something I want to like touch on because I feel like it's a thing that should be a strong suit in your life, but sometimes it's not. So I think that'd be really good. Welcome in, Char Bryn. Hope you're doing well today. We're actually wrapping up stream now, but I'm really excited for tomorrow's stream. I'm excited for Sunday, and then we'll see what the next week holds. I'm excited. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me in my first Dr. Hope plushie surgery. We didn't get as far as I thought, but you know, medical procedures are very meticulous and take their due time. But I am also very hungry now, and I know I cannot do a medical procedure with an unhungry stomach. Very important. So let's see, is Cho still alive? It's one of those things where I have to double check because as time passes, people stop being alive. Alright, we're still back. Alright, let's send everyone off. I'm having a Spider-Man trailer. Oh my gosh. Or like a commercial. Don't spoil me, commercial. Alright. Hopefully, I think someone's also trying to cause a little bit of trouble in Cho's and Squeaksy's chat. Hopefully, it's one of those things where they're open, or maybe it's one of those things, but hopefully our raid can kind of push and interrupt. That way that person can kind of back up a little bit. So it's one of those things where somebody wants answers, but also can kind of be a little rough around the corners. So hopefully our raid-in will help kind of debuff that a little bit. Alright, Katie News. Thanks for hanging out today. God bless you all. Remember, an almighty and powerful God loves you. And that's really, really cool to think about. And if you don't know about God and you want to learn more, come check out our Bible study on Sunday. You know, there's no like pressure or anything. You know, if you've got questions, we'll answer. If you've got an open mind and open heart, you know, it's all good. Nothing too, I don't know the word, you know? It's just chill. It's laid back, and we talk and we learn and we grow. Oh, I didn't know we raided over. Alright, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Remember, hope is on your side. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!